The first question tonight is in the audience here. It's from Will Bertolo.
Tony, the YMCA New South Wales Youth Parliament, of which 10 of us tonight were recently involved in, recently debated same-sex marriage, where it passed overwhelmingly 79 to 11. With recent landslide defeats in both the Senate and House of Representatives, do you think this is a younger generational issue, or do you think the tides will turn
Tanya
for the
Plibersek.
current generation?
Well, I voted in favour of it. I think it's pretty hard to say to one group in society that because of one arbitrary thing about them, that they don't have access to something that is important socially, legally, economically, in a whole range of different ways. I also think it's a bit rich when you hear people saying, gay men and lesbians are promiscuous, and at the same time denying them access to marriage, which is such an important symbol of faithfulness in a relationship. And you do hear the same argument from the same people. You hear both of those propositions made. I think to the young man who asked the question, it's really important that young people don't give up in fights for equality, and you don't have to look back too far. I think in fact, in New South Wales, homosexuality was only legalised, I think it was in 1981, I don't remember the exact year, but it was 3 years after the first vote for legalisation was resoundingly defeated. I think there is in most societies, there is a trend towards greater equality, and this is part of that trend towards greater equality. And I always want to be on the side of reducing discrimination and greater equality, and I think that we will get there in the end.
How hard is it to get up an issue like this when the Prime Minister herself advocates a no vote?
Look, I think it's plain that there is a range of different views in the Parliament, and I'm proud at least to be in a party that has legislated 84 different pieces of legislation to remove discrimination in 84 other pieces of legislation with the Prime Minister's support. At the National Conference, we took a decision as a party that we support marriage equality, but that there would be a conscience vote in the Parliament. And I think it would be terrific if the other major party, the Liberal Party, that always bangs on about how they have conscience votes, would also have given its members a conscience vote on this really important issue.
Let's go to